Okay, so are we with this sort of question?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
So guys, what I would suggest is try to, solve these kind of questions. Not this one, but your daily objects, for example, water bottle, pencil, pen, and try to make their side view, top view, bottom view, like that. Okay, take random objects which has good geometric shapes as well as which has good form. Okay, you can take also organic form as well, and try to solve it. Try to sketch it flat, then top, then bottom, like that. Let's say if I have an apple, then how many sides I will be able to make? Tell me.
3.
Ideally 3.
If
The apple is irregular, maybe we can have 4 more sides, because if it is not very perfectly sphere, then maybe we can have another. Because see what happens when you have circular object, let's say cylinder, how many sides you will be having? You will be having 2 sides. One is circle, another one is again rectangle. Okay, because it is sphere and all sides will be even. It will be a same surface. That's why. So try to get more complicated objects, maybe stapler or maybe a sharpener. Okay, so these all things keep on make views of it, so that you will be able to make it cognitively well, and you will be able to crack it just by solving through sketches. Okay. Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
So what's the answer for sixth one?
Sixth one is A23. That's the answer. I think that Akhilesh sir will teach you. That's very simple technique. Counting squares and rectangles. Okay, I would like to proceed in other question, which is little subjective, but there are tricks as well. Okay, so this question I'm skipping. Okay, is it cool?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, sir.
Question number 7. How many of you know this painting?
It's option A.
Option A.
So
Option A.
what happens when we don't know anything? When we have no idea, we don't know what will come in paintings, because there are so many painters, so many paintings with different stories, right? Try to catch it. I don't know. This is one of the question which we can catch, but we don't know what about other questions. It is sort of GK. If you know this painting, you will have that answer. But if you don't know this painting, what all things we can do? Let's see. It's written the painting, the accordionist was painted by Pablo Picasso in 1911. This painting depicted a man. This painting depicted a man who is playing an accordion as indicated by the title. Select the correct painting from below. Okay, itself it is written, it has given some explanation that what is happening. There is a man and there is an instrument. Now among this, my first option goes B, because it is saying a man is playing accordion. If I don't know what is accordion, I might be in trouble, because this is not. So this is how an accordion looks like. Okay, and the whole thing we call it as accordionist. The person who plays, that is what accordionist. Okay, now let's go through the image. So the very second image, okay, first is the answer. Okay, let's start with the second. So the instrument is wrong, so I will omit this. Now here I will go. So here we can see it's an abstraction of some sort of war or some sort of chaos is happening. you can see an animal character, you can see the humans, extorted humans with different emotions, okay, which really doesn't fit that someone is playing something. Another one is this, a girl in the mirror. It is a replica of it. Here again you can see a person, but I mean just don't get lost, because we, I mean at the first time, if people are watching, I mean seeing this image for the first time, maybe they are not they are unable to differentiate between the real human and the mirrored human. This is a mirror basically. On your right side, this is a mirror. So basically this girl is in the mirror, and which is again not going anything with this description. So ultimately this is the things which left, but still, I mean better you go, I mean see through what is happening. This is called cubism. This is the painting style. It's called cubism. Wherever you get this sort of facets, that is the style of name which comes up. There are so many painters, they have tried. So this is another way of solving this problem. If you don't know, then try to figure out what is the question. Is everyone clear with that? I think everyone got this answer, right? Anyone got wrong in this or had no idea about it?
Me, sir, because I didn't know what is an accordion.
Okay,
Sir.
okay. So it's fine. It's fine. See, you parallelly, you guys should also do other sort of research which uh, gives a hint of art and culture and literature, because these are the things which we going to apply in architecture. Like those inspiration comes from there only. Then painting inspiration, I mean interior painting inspiration, what sort of color we're going to put, what kind of door are we going to put. So somewhere it is related. That's why, I mean, they give these sort of question, maybe one or maybe two. Okay, it's better to go through all this. I know there is a lot thing, but can't help it. You have to go with it. Another question is, triadic colors are evenly spaced around the color wheel and tend to be a very bright and dynamic. Select the appropriate option. Okay, how many got this answer? This is the easiest one, I guess. Anyone who didn't get? So whenever you have anything related to color wheel, so this is again color wheel related question. You guys must have studying that. So let's say color wheel. We all know primary colors. So right at the moment, start making a separation. Everyone knows what is triadic colors, by the way.
Yes, sir. Equally distant colors.
Yes. So in a color wheel, you have to choose 3 colors. It could be any color. I mean, it could be any combination of color in a color wheel, but each color will be having equal space in it.
Equal
So if I choose blue, primary blue, let's say on the, let's say this one. I think this blue is, I think this one probably. So basically these are the 3 triadic colors in primary sector which you will be having this. So whenever you get this sort of question, just quickly keep a draw of a color wheel, so that when it goes into more details, like say secondary color or tertiary color, you will be able to at least map out what, I mean, from where my color is getting extracted. Okay, if we see this color, this is yellow, I mean ochre yellow, then maroon red, then we have again Persian blue. So again, it is having a quite good distance. That's why this is the right answer. A is the right answer. If you see these, okay, this blue and this violet blue, these are the family colors. These are the adjacent colors. So that's why they don't have any space. So I'll omit the B option. Similarly, I have C. This is red, I mean cherry red, then grass green. No, this is plastic green, then again same blue. Okay, again green and blue is the same family. It's a toned down version of it, means when you mix yellow and blue it becomes green. That's why it's not very adjacent like how these two are, but yes, it is one of the adjacent but in lesser space. Now this is the um, we might get confused between these two because it has again red, yellow and bluish end. Similarly, it has the same thing. But again, for this question, you might need a color wheel for yourself. Better you learn color wheel. What is the, I mean, how it becomes violet, how it turns purple. What is the difference between violet and purple? This is like, I mean, it's actually a really a load to our cognition um, because it is a very neighbored color. At one drop it becomes purple, towards blue it becomes violet, towards red it becomes purple. So we miss this color basically due to this, and sometimes we also name the color very wrongly. Understand the color name and the sequence of colors through color wheels. Okay, so this sort of question you will be able to easily get through if you thorough with this. We'll move to next.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so guys, how many got the answer for this?
Yeah, sir.
It was easy or it was hard?
Easy, sir.
It was easy.
It's
It was
easy.
easy.
Okay,
It
what
was
was the
easy.
technique you got it? What was the technique you ran through?
If we means there is a red color door over there, so normal height of a door means I'm telling my personal view. Normal height of a door is approximately 7 feet, so that means 7 into 30, it's 210, and this pig, it's less than half of the door. And since the pig is having a closure view and the door is a background, so the pig is much smaller. And so if we go for half of 210, it's 1.5. Less than 1.5 means approximately it was almost 80 centimeter to 90, between 80 to 90. So over here we have an option D, 70 to 91. I opt.
Okay, I like your approach, how you have got the answer.
Sir, I
But
considered the door handles.
door handles, okay. Yeah, this is
Because
what this is good actually. Yes, this is how you take elements for reference. Basically, yes, nothing is given. We really have to take the reference. Yeah, what is about handle? Tell me how you proceeded.
Sir, yeah, normal door handles are like about 100 to 105 centimeter from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So just below, whatever option will be below 100, that's the correct option, because there is no much difference between the height of the pig and the
Correct.
door handle.
Correct. Okay, I'll correct you, Saswata, for the door thing.
Yes, sir.
So domestic doors height is 7 feet. Okay. Commercial doors are more than that because commercial ceilings are higher than normal house ceilings. So now, so let's say, okay, if you see your houses, you guys are at your room, you see, you can stand also near to your door. So door is 7 feet, and then the higher ceiling would be 2.5 or 3 feet. So
Yeah,
total,
9.5 to 10.
sorry,
9.5 to 10 ceiling height.
yeah, it might go 11 as well. Okay, but in commercial, it starts with 11. In shopping mall and there you go. So doors are very big, very huge, because their ceilings becomes 11 feet, 12 feet, 13 feet, like that. Okay, because they have to put false ceiling as well, ACs, then lights. Okay, so these are the reason, like, to decorating that shop. So these are the reason. So this is one way of doing what you have done. Also, whatever you find things in road, they are generally 2.5 feet to 3 feet. Okay, whatever is accessible to human, like let's say seat, your chair, okay, where you're going to rest, that is also 2.5, around, I think 2.5 to 3 feet around from your ground, because they want you to touch that figure, and our hand is almost near to that. I mean, our hand, I mean, if you make a difference, that is the 3 feet is 3 feet, 4 feet, 4.5 feet. That is how again it becomes towards you. When you watch, when you go to watch shop, hand wristwatch shop, they again increase the podium, okay, because the product is very small, and if you keep it 3 feet, it will be little far for the human to browse through the product. Okay, but the least what we can do is we can go with 2.5 or 3 feet. That is the, I mean, that is the standards that we follow in architecture. Okay, so these are like few things. If you know, you will be able to just go answer it, or else what you guys have done, I mean, taking the reference, that is very well and good. I mean, it is supporting the question and the answer.
So,
Okay, guys,
so what's the answer over here?
answer is 70 centimeter to 91 centimeter.
70 to 91 centimeters. So if you are going with 11 feet height of a door, then I just don't think it's crossing 90. It's means something, it will be above 90.
No. See, you're like now. Okay, who was saying door handle?
Me, sir.
Yes.
Advari.
So doesn't matter how tall your doors are, your door handle will be having a standard
Accessible.
size.
Yeah, door handles will be accessible.
So again, it's
What's the accessible height of the door handle? Please, can you repeat once?
Just you can consider 100 feet to 110, 100 centimeter to 110 centimeter
Okay.
from the bottom. From the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
okay. Thank you. I cannot pronounce your name. How you pronounce?
Advari, it's
Advaryu, sir.
Oh, Advaryu. Okay, unique name. First time I've seen. Great. Okay, everyone is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is anyone. I think this is not a struggle part. Is anyone struggled here? This question, a flower motif. Everyone knows motif. What is motif? Okay, no one knows what is motif, but got the answer. So anything print you see on your bedsheet or sari or sort of symbol, that we call it as a motif. Fine, we repeat this pattern.
Sir, can you show where A is there? This A part of the drawing.
Yeah, sure. So this was mirrored actually. Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what is the correct answer?
so I think it's option D.
Sorry, can
Option
you
My
D,
repeat?
sir.
reason is, and my reason is because all those vertices are conic. They are having a steep cut, but in option D it's something like a curved one. So
Great catch. Great catch. That's the only reason. Okay, because again, if I make it pointed. You will figure out somewhere again in some petals. Okay. So, so these are the attributes you should see. So this is what I have wavy line. There also I have wavy line, but you see the vertex, it is pointed. Now for 4 minutes time, again it's a shortcut, how you catch it. So you see the whole options, all looks almost similar, but suddenly you see this is, I mean, all this two things, again it is similar to all three of them, but only the joint part, which is this, is not at all similar. So odd one out basically, and that's how you solve it. Okay guys, who got wrong answer? Who all got? You got A, right? Someone got A, I think.
Sir, could you
Yeah.
repeat the answer?
Answer is D. D for dog. Tell me, what is it? Like you got the answer, then what? Tell me what is it? You got right answer or wrong answer?
Wrong answer, sir.
Okay. So guys, you have to, I mean, pay your attention to the details of the question, what they are asking, each and every words. Maybe some words get bounced, maybe like that instrument. What was the name? What was the name? Tell me.
Accordion.
Accordion. Yes.
Accordion.
So
Accordion.
yes. So I mean, most of the people they got it. Most of the people, I mean, some of the people they don't. But I mean, try to relate. Even if you don't understand it properly, try to figure out your own answer. It will be hidden somewhere within the question. Few questions what we have solved today is a process wise. Few questions what we have solved is a technique of catch, how you catch things. You if you catch the things nicely, you will get the answer, I mean, very fast. I mean, and this second last question answer, how we have solved, it's not because what we know, like I know that okay, that is 2.5 to near 3 feet, but this is another way of doing what these guys have done, through doorknob, through the environment, through the eye level, like how these photographs have taken, and the environment, you compare it, you check the proportion, and then you see what could be the normal size of it. So this is another way of doing. So guys, I want you to be very flexible with different questions, since this is a new pattern which is going to come. Okay. And that is what they want to check, that how good you are with in cognitive. Okay, that is how drawing. You also do the drawing part. I think Vijender sir is teaching you all the syllabus, right? With drawing, perspective, 2.1 point, all these, right? So
Yes, sir.
so I mean, pay attention to all these details. This, it will be very easier for you to catch things, and keep your GK very, I mean, at the point, because even if you don't, even if the question answer is very lengthy or something very new, but if you know the GK, if you know some few terms and all, you will recognize these questions and you will answer it. So I think that's me, guys, and thank you for joining. I think
Sir, so I want to
45.
interrupt you for one thing. For question number 5 that I have asked you previously also, is how could you get a faster approach for that kind of questions?
So it is also, I mean, I am also checking out like how can we do it more faster. I mean, you guys can do more faster or not, because this is the first question which you guys have attempted, and anything which is out of context is actually heavier than time. Let's say if when I give you another similar pattern question, let's see if you guys are able to finish it in 4 minutes or not. If not, then maybe we can change it to 12 marks with different context, with different surfaces. Sir, what are the answers for 4Q and 5Q? Okay, so 5 answer is B. Okay. 4 answer, how many of you got the 4 answer? Okay, I'll do it again. So variety no, symmetric no, asymmetric no, horizontal yes, harmony yes, shapes yes, pattern no, contrast yes, rhythm no, rule of third no, repetition no, movement no, stable no, form yes, and negative space is also yes. So here we have 6 answer, but if you have answered any 4 of them, I mean, then it will be correct. It will be, I mean, you will get the marks for this. So I hope you have understood all the details of it, the definition of it, and how we use it in picture, these all terms and their meaning. Again, the one who have said that negative space is related to emotion, but no, this is not. It is only about the composition, how we are managing in space or canvas. Sir, explain the harmony. Okay, harmony is like a orchestra. Okay, everyone knows orchestra.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So orchestra, we have different kind of instrument. Okay, but when we listen to the output, okay, it becomes a harmony. If you play guitar, lead guitar, bass guitar, drums, okay, all the instruments, Congo, anything, okay, when you create a song out of it, it becomes a harmony. So here I'll tell you in an image. Now, what is harmony about it? Here you cannot see much, but overall, if you see overall the image, it is going from, this is the light, yellow, then the yellow is converting into grayish blue, then again it's a mix of orange. So that is how gradiently it is going. There is no abrupt stop here. It is very soothing. Here we can see a merge of it. Everything is very supporting the activity what they are doing. Okay, maybe it's a yoga, okay, or some form maybe, but it is again going with that peace, because the position they are acquiring, it is nothing related to anger or sad. Okay, it is also creating at the same time some sort of movement, like emotional movement. It is sunset, breeze, smooth, calm. Okay, so also these are the color which is supporting, which is dull blue, then again it is going towards black. So this is the combination of colors, form, activity, the message out of image. So this is what making this whole image into harmony. Okay, now this is description of this particular image. When I go over here I don't have anything like this what I have told here. There is no activity which is going on. There is nothing, I mean, there is no proper color gradient. But what is happening is it is having some sort of pattern, which is squarish pattern. Okay. Now here we can see sudden abrupt of, I mean, I won't say abrupt, we see an emphasis over on the image. Now, if I put this, if I replace this circle with this, it is a bad example of harmony, because something is changed, something is not mellowing, something is not merging together, something is not in proper rhythm. Okay, here if I remove this, even here my lines are getting curved, but it is respecting the last line, and then it is moving and getting bigger, and then again it is getting narrower. So this is the harmony. They're synchronizing with each other. Also the color what I'm using here, it is again some sort of similar here. Maybe it is whitish, but yes, it is from the same family background, and it is creating a whole image as an output, like an orchestra. Okay, so that's what is harmony, guys. So yes, let's see the chat. Do we have different marks for all the 4 options in 17 marks question? Yes, we do have different marks. I mean, it will gradually decrease. All the marks will gradually decrease according to the preference. But for this exam, I don't know how you guys are getting marks. Maybe you guys are getting just marks for the right answer, for the most appropriate answer for now. But don't worry, try to give most right answer. It will automatically, it will be same. Sir, can we get full marks by attempting 4 correct options? If you asking question about 2, 3, 4, yes, you will get 4 complete marks for attempting right answers. Okay. Okay. Fine. So that is it. Anything else, guys? I think we had today we had a first class with you. I don't know how you guys are, coping up with progress. The syllabus and everything. But see, everything is very random. This drawing part is very random. You have to stick with principles. You have to make it as a Bible for you, because questions is not, it won't be very relevant. Like today what we are practicing, it is just the steps for you. Okay, I'm trying to pressure you guys to solve in any condition. It's like a disaster, like if suddenly tsunami comes, okay, you have to be very prepared for that. Every like 5 years or 3 years when we get tsunamis, we're still unable to cope up with things, right? Still we have a good arrangement, we have a good army with that, with good equipment. Still we lose something, but that is the idea, is you have to be very flexible with these sort of things. Design principles, color theory, perception. I like how you guys are solving these questions. Trick is good, doing tricks are good, but like it like keeping tricks, it reminds me of like older days, like how we used to solve last 10 years sample papers for IIT, AIEEE. Like for my time it was AIEEE, I don't know, today we don't have, or any sort of syllabus. Or like or let's say when we are in classes like 11th class or 12th class, we see other question papers, right? Like what happened last year and last year, what is the trick of that? That is fine till that age or till that question. But when you work practically, architecture is nothing but doing work practically. It has to be right, it has to be perfect. So there you have to have a practical knowledge at the same time. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of Nata, and that's how they're gonna take exam. If we choose 2 right option and 2 wrong answer, then you will get 8 marks. Then you will get 8 marks. That's what I have got it from PDF. Guys, please go through your brochure again and again. Read those syllabus and the way of marking they're doing. I'm also doing, because see what happens. We are also human. It is also a cognitive load for us to read the whole 20-30 pages, right? So I want you guys also to read that. What you are saying about it, yes, as of now what I read it through. Yes, it is 2 into 4, 8. If you give one right answer, you will get 4 marks. If you get all, if you have corrected all 4 right answer, then you will get 16 marks. That's the deal right now we have. So, guys, anyone? That's all. No, if you have wrong answers, there is no negative marking. They will give you just 0 for that. I think that's all. Mr. Gaurav, we can conclude.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Yep. See you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.